After some initial growing pains, the Samsung Galaxy Fold emerged as one of the most impressive phones of 2019, a true foldable phone with flagship specs that brought a tablet-sized viewport to a pocket-sized gadget. And given that it's been a full year since the Fold first broke cover, Samsung's had plenty of time to refine the Fold for its second generation outing. Based on the leaks currently out there, expect upgrades across the board and possibly a more affordable price tag. I'm Alex from Android Central. Let's take a look at what we know so far about the Samsung Galaxy Fold 2. The Galaxy Fold is all about that foldable display, and after the Galaxy Z Flip included Samsung's ultra-thin glass technology, it's no surprise to see reliable leakers like Ice Universe on Twitter basically confirming the presence of this new glass in the second-gen Fold. What's more, the new Fold will apparently be the first to use Samsung's Underdisplay camera technology, which means no notch or hole punch, at least on the internal display. That's according to information from Ross Young, CEO of Display Supply Chain Consultants. This kind of screen can be activated over the top of the camera, and then the LEDs in that area simply deactivate when you want to take a selfie. It's a very exciting development if true, and it bodes well for a move towards more under-display cameras in 2021. What's potentially even more exciting though is the talk of a Galaxy Note-style S Pen being included in this second-gen Fold. This kind of device would be a natural fit for the S Pen, with plenty of space to dock the pen internally and a vast expansive canvas inside to draw and point on. The other upgrade everyone's wanted from the original Galaxy Fold is of course a larger outer display, one that you might actually want to use for more than a few minutes at a time. Ross Young says that Samsung will move to a hole punch display on the outer panel with a 6.23-inch diagonal, but you will have to make do with a 60Hz refresh rate. Only the inner screen might actually benefit from the latest smooth display technology, with a 120Hz refresh rate to match that of the Galaxy S20 series. It's really great to see all these potential upgrades to the inner display, not just a faster refresh rate but also that under-display camera and Samsung's top-tier ultra-thin glass. However, moving from 60Hz on the outer panel to 120Hz on the inner panel, well, there's just no way that isn't going to be a little bit jarring. So if you look at the original Galaxy Fold, the camera setup is the next obvious thing to upgrade. Once again, Ross Young has the scoop here, with reports of a 12MP standard, 16MP ultra-wide and 64MP telephoto on the rear of the device. That points to a camera setup largely matching that of the Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus. The only outlier is the ultra-wide, which doesn't quite match the S20, though it's possible Samsung may have moved to an upgraded sensor for this camera. Either way, no huge surprise to see a very similar S20-like shooter on the Galaxy Fold 2. We should also expect the internals to closely match that of the Galaxy S20 or Note 20, Snapdragon 865 in the US, or perhaps Samsung's rumoured Exynos 992 in other markets. That's the upgraded SoC for global markets that's supposed to be more efficient thanks to the jump to a 6nm manufacturing process. Finally, let's talk about the price of that Galaxy Fold 2. When the original Fold launched at just shy of $2,000 in the States, it was one of the most expensive phones you could buy. This time around though, analysts are estimating it could ship for as much as $100 less than its predecessor, presumably as yields for foldable screens improve and Samsung gets the manufacturing dialed in just a little bit more. Anyway, that's it for now. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to see from a second generation Samsung Galaxy Fold, and subscribe so you don't miss our hands-on coverage when it arrives. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.